This is Az'un, Papul, Xuvan. I'm here with my good friend Xuen Xitze. And one thing that I gotta give this guy, and I actually admire from him, is his determination and the fact that he feels sometimes that he's obligated to do things for our people that other people will not even touch or even think about. He has an interesting perspective from Standing Rock because he was there, and I wanted to get at least an idea of what he saw and what he participated in and the way that the whole thing functioned, you know, as one people. And I guess I'll let him talk and let him do all the explaining. Okay, go ahead, man.
Yo, first of all, I want to say Itukai Xuen Xitze Pampa Te Oshti Mikwa Kani. Hello, my name is Monkey Smile, Smiling Monkey. I am from the Nawapipil tribe of Uskatlang, and just want to say peace and peace and respect to the people out there. That's what I said in my language. I'm right here with my good friend Papa Xuvan, the Jaguar Cloud, and I do want to share my experience of what I saw at Standing Rock, at the battle for Standing Rock, where people thought it was a protest, and as we all know, we don't protest in our own lands. We're not the rebels in our own lands. We are the defenders of our land. So when we go out there, we're actually not protesting. We're actually in battle, whether we're supplied with weapons of drumming or weapons or armed warfare, like we did in the past with civil wars in Central America, and the Wounded Knees and the Custers and the Apaches and all these, and the Mapuches from Chile, and all these wars that never ended, and we all know this, and maybe they're not as bloody as they were, because of segregation. We had to fight for segregation, but truthfully, that means nothing if we can't get our sovereignty back, and you get that through knowing international law. So this is what I've learned, and when I was up there, because the tribal people of the north do know a lot about the law, but they just never get heard because they go to little courts in the reservations, and it doesn't go anywhere. That's why they don't like. That's why the BIA, they do courts inside the reservation, and they don't take it to the nearest big towns, because then people, regular folks, like settlers and colonizers that have sympathy will actually, or even our own people, will start to learn the truths. So, but there we've learned a lot about international law of sovereignty, and that is just easy to do. That's just through tradition. If you don't praise like white or black or Asian idols, then you are traditional, and you still hold the law of the land through the mother, since they gave birth to human life. And we all know this. Even the smallest pueblos in Tlaxcala or Chiapas or Uruguay or the Amazon, we all acknowledge this as tribal people, because we have natural law, which is just logic thinking. And so all this was revised there. So I wasn't at the front lines, but I was a speaker there, and I was allowed to speak by different councils. Even the Purapechas were there, and I spoke and prayed with the Purapechas all night before we got invaded on December 4th, where all the veterans came, and they blocked the whole entrance for the Dakota regime invasion. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was blamed on the camp too. It was crazy. There was a lot of good allies out there. I think the white people which people call them hippies. Like, if you think you're a hippie, like, be a hippie with a gun. Like, learn how to shoot, learn the law, you know, because you can build a militia yourself. This ain't, it's all about diplomacy. This ain't no like peace and love and flowers inside the cannons. You know, we are tribal nations. We are an identity. They recognize, the Europeans, they recognize us as by title, by their fake title, as indios, non-human savages. So that is false. We all know we're human. We all know that we're not from India, and but that fake title, they recognize that we are one entity as tribes. So now it's time for us to recognize us as in one group, one ethnic group here in the Western Hemisphere. Yes, we are 2,000 and plus tribes here. 10 of those tribes committed cannibalism. 10 of those tribes committed human sacrifice through civil war and conquest, where they never took your language though. They honored warriors when they put them out in the altars, and there was a different type of conquest. There was no slavery. It was a different type of system that was way less cruel than what the Abrahamic people brought here. But we have to go and reclaim our rights by international law. Remember that. And I don't know if I went off topic there, but we'll see you in the next video. And if you have any comments, go ahead and comment. This is my first video with Jaguar Cloud here, Papa Xuvan, representing the Chuj tribe representative, and I'm a representative of the Papul Isaku tribe of Nawash, the Kushkatan. So my name again is Xuen Xitze, Xilam. So we'll see you the next time.
And there will be a next time, because there's a lot of things that he knows that everybody needs to be aware of, and so I'm gonna be doing more collaborations with him, because I want everybody to learn this. It's our right to know this information, so therefore it has to be passed on. All right, and it's not a matter of who knows more. It's just a matter of sharing what you know.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let them know.
Exactly. And indigenous identity. Remember that. Indigenous identity. That's what we're actually promoting. I'm Az'un Papul Xuvan. This is Xuen Xitze. Our past, our land, our bloodline, our future.